What's up? How you doing? This will be my February wrap-up, also my to be read in March. The first book I read of February is Powerless by Elise Silver. I suck with names. I'm so sorry. This follows Jasper and Sloane. Jasper is a hockey player. Sloane is a ballerina. They're cousins, not cousins. He's adopted. She's a cousin of the family of the Chestnut Springs Ranch. Like the Chestnut Ranch. Anyways, so good. I absolutely love this. I called him Jas for short. Mostly because my son's name is Jasper, so his name is Jas to me. But I absolutely love this book. 5 stars, 5 stars. Absolutely love this book. Romance, country. I wouldn't say this is in like the country field, but it is on a ranch, so I'm going to say so. Next, I read Reckless in the Chestnut Springs series. This is the 3rd book. This follows Winter, which is Summer's sister, and Theo, which is Rhett's protege. My camera is dying. What was I saying? Okay, so Winter and Theo. And it's... how do I explain this? I never read the back of the book. We talked about this, okay? So I did not know she gets pregnant in this book. And normally I'm not like a secret pregnancy kind of person. I guess I didn't like it in the book that I read before. This one shocked me. Shocked me because I didn't read the back of the book. But absolutely loved it. I absolutely hated the manager or whatever he is. Not the dad, but the one that took over Theo's phone. Like, you funny for that. We fighting for that. That was rude as it. I'm trying not to cuss as much. Sorry. Anyways, this one I gave 4 stars, but 5 stars all around. This series is amazing. Absolutely love this. Cannot get enough. She's like supposed to be the bad guy. He's the one taming her. It's like this whole thing. Ooh, the banter. The banter in this. Love it. Absolutely love it. Next, I read, I'm going to have to put it up here because I read it on my Kindle. It is the Midnight Library. It was our book club one. I liked the writing style, did not like the plot, so I only gave it 2 stars. I am so sorry. I don't read the back of the book. For book club, I will be because... yeah. It follows Nora, and she goes into this library, and then she gets to live out different separate lives that she could have lived. But she's really depressed, and maybe that's why I didn't like it, or just how the plot goes throughout the whole thing. Read it if you want. Feel free. I didn't personally like it. Next one I read... this is my last book that I read of February, which is crazy. Only read 4, that's crazy. Is The Housemaid is Watching by Frida McFadden. I think I gave this one 3 stars, which says a lot because I didn't technically read it all. I got 30% in, I think it is, to 100 pages. I didn't really care for it at that point. I have the bookmark in there just in case I ever want to pick it back up to read the middle, because I did skim and then I went to like 30% of the last of the book. So I do know what happens. That's why I did give it the rating of 3 stars. It was really hard to get through. I mean, if after 100 pages I am not tapping the book crazy over these twists, or like the story is like hooking me. I'm sorry. But ending was okay. Shocking. Mostly probably because I haven't read the middle. There were just marital problems. I don't care. Don't care. But 3 stars. Read it. I think this is not the favorite book of the series, but I am done with the series, so. And that's all I read. That's all I read in February. That's it. My March TBR March TBR. Hopeless by Elise Silver. This is the last book of this series. I already read it. I'm done. I read it, and it's the 3rd of March. I absolutely ate this. I was tapping on the book. I was like, ah, and then I was like, ah, and then I was like, ah. Freaking love this book so much that I annotated it. How do you say that? Anyways, I tried to do the little thingies, but I didn't have the little thingies to do it. So I used sticky notes at work. So, absolutely all-time favorite book of this series. This will be number 1. Normally, I like to order it number 1. Number 1 book, all-time favorite, 5 stars. 5. All because, well, yes, I love the story, I love the plot, blah, blah, blah. But it says, and I quote, Jensen Ackles in this book. Talk about how she pictures Jensen Ackles when she has alone time. So, literally my favorite. My favorite. This follows, who does it follow? Trying to remember, give me a minute. Oh, Bo and, it's not slow. Bo and Bailey. I'm saying Bo. If it's not Bo, yeah, I don't care. It's B-A... It does not start out with Bailey. B-E-A-U. Yeah, I'm going to call him Bo. That's how I call him in the book. I don't care. I'm not looking it up. Bo and Bailey. Bo was in Special Forces. Bailey was his next door neighbor since forever in Chestnut Springs. So, their little love story. And then making through, like, trauma and stuff like that. Bo with, like, ex-military type stuff. And Bailey with just her home life and, like, the trauma with that. So, absolutely loved. TBR, already done. Already done. So, next book I'm going to read is Twisted Love by Anna Hung. This one, right here. I got this one from my library, from my sister. This is one I'm literally going to start reading today. After I start cleaning, I do need to clean my house. Anyways, I don't know nothing about it. Romance, probably. Next one. Then I'm going to read, what is it called? I keep forgetting. Lights Out. I'm going to try to double read it, but I don't think I could get the physical copy. So, unless I buy it. We'll see if I do that. But I do have the audio version. So, the audio version. So, that one's next after. Next book is Twisted Games by Anna again. Don't know anything about it. I know it's thicker than this one. So, this is definitely the beginning. This is like where it gets good. I'm just assuming. Okay? For book club, I am reading book club The Measure by Nikki Irk. I don't know if you can see that. So, that's for book club. I'm definitely going to read that on the cruise. Probably that one and... Ooh, also...
I need a book.
I am going to read the second book of... What was it called? It's the second book of Consider Me. It's that... It's called Play With Me. I have all 4 books on my Kindle. More than likely, I will just read... Okay, so it's called Playing for Keeps series by Becca Mack. It's the second book. That's the one I'm going to read on the cruise. More than likely, it would be on the drive and the drive back. But, because let's be... Like, I'm probably going to read at night. But I do have all 4... I read the first one. I have all 3 of the rest of the book just in case. But more than likely, I'm going to be busy. Me and my oldest are going to have fun. So, that's all I have for you. that is my wrap up and my TBR for this month. So, yeah. What do I say? I love you so much. Come back for next month.
No.
You will see okay. You will see a vlog of the cruise and us going to the cruise and blah, blah, blah. I love you so much. Bye.